Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about the topic cell wall and extracellular matrix. Myself Arshida A, second MSc Biology, St. Mary's College, Thrissur. Cell was first observed and named simply as wall by Robert Hooke in 1665. In 1804, Carl Rudolphi and J.H.F. Link proved that cells have independent cell walls. A cell wall is a structural layer that surrounds some types of cells and that is situated outside the cell membrane, and which can be tough, flexible, rigid, which provides cell with both structure and protection. On the basis of chemical composition of cell wall, there are three types of cell wall: bacterial cell wall, fungal cell wall, and plant cell wall. Bacterial cell wall that is made up of mucopeptide and muramic acid, fungal cell wall that is made up of chitin, and plant cell wall that is made up of cellulose. Bacterial cell wall. Bacterial cell wall gives shape and also makes it rigid and cannot be seen by direct light microscopy and does not stain with simple stains, and that is composed of mucopeptide framework, that is peptidoglycan or murine framework. And types of bacterial cell wall. On the basis of structure of cell wall and to their response to stain, bacteria have been classified into two types: gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria. So this figure shows the walls of gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria, and the walls of gram-positive bacteria have a simple chemical nature than those of gram-negative bacteria. And the cell wall of gram-positive bacteria is 150 to 200 angstrom, and that is thick and attached to plasma membrane along its entire length. And gram-negative bacteria cell wall is 75 to 120 angstrom and thinner and only makes intermittent contact with plasma membrane. And bacterial cell walls are much more complex structures than those cellulose of plants, and they contain a macromolecular compound that composed of two simple sugars and 3 or 4 amino acids. And these molecules form the basal structure or mucocomplex, which confers structural rigidity on the wall and is unique to bacterial cells. Two sugars are N-acetylglucosamine and N-acetylmuramic acid. The saccharide part of cell wall consists of alternating units of these two amino sugars that is joined by glycosidic linkage. Amino acids are glutamic acid, alanine, glycine, lysine or diaminopimelic acid. And these few amino acids form short peptide chains which attach to the polysaccharide chains and cross-link to one another. Thus, a three-dimensional network of considerable toughness and mechanical strength is formed. And most gram-positive bacteria are composed of large amounts of mucocomplex, which is only macromolecular consistent of their cell walls. But in certain gram-positive bacteria, there are also simple polysaccharides and teichoic acids, which are polymers of glucose, alanine, and glycerol ribitol, that is a 5-carbon alcohol. In gram-negative bacterial walls are much less mucocomplex is present, and there occur no teichoic acids. But there are, however, large amount of lipids, proteins, polysaccharides are present. Fungal cell wall. Fungal cell wall made up of chitin. Chitin is the polymers of acetylated amino sugar glucosamine and glucans proteins. And glucans and chitins are components of primary wall. Proteins are components of secondary wall, and other components include chitosan, melanins, and lipids. Plant cell wall, that is the extraneous coat of plasma membrane, rigid protective layer around the plasma membrane which provides mechanical support and determines shape. Due to the shape of cell walls, many types of plants as parenchymatous, collenchymatous, etc. Chemical nature of plant cell wall, that is composed of carbohydrates, cellulose. Besides the cellulose, various chemical substances such as hemicellulose, pectin, lignin, cutin, chitin also occur, and also contains calcium and magnesium in the form of carbonates and silicates. Composition. Cellulose. Cellulose provides shape and strength to the cell wall, or composes of 20 to 30% of dry weight of primary wall and accounts 40 to 90% of dry weight of secondary wall. Pectins. Pectins are a group of polysaccharides which are rich in galactoronic acid, rhamnose, arabinose, and galactose. Pectins are present in high concentration in the middle lamella, where they presumably serve the function of cementing adjacent cells together. Hemicelluloses. Matrix polysaccharides build up of variety of different sugars. They differ in different species and in different cell types. Silence, and it is typically makes up roughly 5% of the primary cell wall and 20% of the secondary cell wall in dicots. This hemicellulosic polysaccharide is linked with xylose and arabinose. Proteins. Different varieties of proteins are present in the plant cell wall, most of which are linked with carbohydrate forming glycoprotein. The cell wall glycoprotein extension contains an unusual amino acid hydroxyproline that is about 40%, which is generally absent from the protoplast. Extensin are present in the primary cell walls of dicots, that is making up 1 to 10% of the cell wall. And the structure of plant cell wall is composed of middle lamellae, primary cell wall, secondary cell wall, and tertiary cell wall. Middle lamellae present between two adjacent cells, situated outside primary cell wall, made up of calcium and magnesium pectate, and act as cement which holds the adjacent cells together. This is the plant cell wall structure. Consists of middle lamellae, primary cell wall, secondary cell wall, and tertiary cell wall. Primary cell wall formed after the middle lamellae, a thin, flexible and extensible layer that is capable of growth and expansion. Backbone of primary cell wall is formed by cellulose fibrils, lipid structural proteins. Secondary cell wall extremely rigid and provides strength, not found in all cell types. Consists of three layers known as S1, S2 and S3, S1 outer, S2 middle and S3 inner, composed of cellulose, hemicellulose and lignin. Tertiary cell wall is deposited in few cells, considered to be dry residue of protoplast. Besides cellulose and hemicellulose, xylem is also present. Plasmadesmata are the protoplasmic strand that connect the protoplast of neighboring cells, and its diameter is 40 to 50 nanometer. Extracellular matrix. Animal tissue is not only composed of cells but also contains many types of extracellular spaces or intercellular space. So these spaces are again filled up by many types of macromolecules constituting the extracellular matrix. Extracellular matrix has some specialized functions such as strength, filtration, adhesion, etc. Extracellular matrix is a network of extracellular macromolecules such as collagen, enzymes and glycoproteins that provide structural and biochemical support to surrounding cells. Macromolecules that constitute the extracellular matrix are mainly secreted locally by the cells. In most of the connective tissues, the macromolecules are secreted by fibroblasts. In some specialized connective tissues, such as cartilage and bone, they are secreted by chondroblast and osteoblast respectively. This is the illustration depicting extracellular matrix in relation to epithelium, endothelium and connective tissue. Components. Extracellular matrix are categorized into three groups of proteins: fibrous structural proteins, water hydrated gels, adhesive glycoproteins and receptor. Water. Fibrous structural proteins consist of collagen, elastins and fibrillin, confer tensile strength and recoil. Water hydrated gels, proteoglycan and hyaluronan permit compressive resistance and lubrication. Adhesive glycoproteins and receptor, fibronectin, laminin and integrin connect extracellular matrix elements to one another and to cells, and water is 65%. Two basic structural forms of ECMs are interstitial matrix and basement membranes. Interstitial matrix, that is present in the spaces between cells in the connective tissue between the parenchymal epithelium and underlying vascular and smooth muscle structure, that is synthesized by mesenchymal cells. Major constituents are fibrillar, non-fibrillar collagen, fibronectin and elastin proteoglycan and hyaluronate and others. The second basic structural form of ECM is basement membranes. Interstitial matrix becomes highly organized around epithelial cells, endothelial cells and smooth muscle cells and forms the specialized basement membranes that is synthesized by the contribution of both underlying mesenchyme and overlying epithelia. Major constituents: collagen, laminin, entactins, sulfated proteoglycans. Functions of extracellular matrix: mechanical support, control of cell proliferation, scaffolding for tissue renewal, and establishment of tissue microenvironments and cellular interaction. Thank you.